Breaking, Sebastian Gorka warns of significant changes to senior White House staff. Hello folks, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and today we have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of the Washington Examiner, and it says that former White House aide Sebastian Gorka warned Tuesday that President Trump will likely shake up his administration in the coming months to fill it with individuals who are committed to his populist agenda. And he said, quote, "In the next few months, we should see some very significant changes in personnel on the highest levels of the administration. Not because a cabinet member decides to do it or a chief of staff, but because the president decides to." That's what he said during his remarks at Hillsdale College annual Constitution Day celebration. The ousted national security aide left the White House last month after facing pressure to resign from Chief of Staff John Kelly. He announced Tuesday that he had signed on as chief strategist of the MAGA coalition, a pro-Trump group that aims to back political candidates who will compete against globalist corporate interest. So Gorka's departure from the White House came on the heels of a high-profile exit by Steve Bannon, who returned to the helm of Breitbart News after leaving his post as Trump's chief strategist. So Gorka said, quote, "For the last 7 months, most of the firings that have nothing to do with the president." Okay, so he's saying that for the last 7 months, most of the firings have had nothing to do with the president. That's actually pretty crazy. So if it wasn't the president that was ousting all these people, you know, either forcing them or encouraging them to resign, then who was it? That's a pretty good question. And Gorka went on to say, quote, "In the next few months, I predict they will." So that's he's putting a lot of emphasis on saying that President Trump is going to shake up his own administration, and he's going to fill it with individuals who are committed to his populist agenda. So it says that Gorka was highly critical of his former colleagues. In the resignation letter that he circulated to reporters following his ouster, he repeated several points of criticism on Tuesday, including his claim that establishment figures, or the swamp, as he puts it, are in abundance inside the West Wing right now. So we actually reported on that when we broke the story that Gorka was finally out of the White House, that he was going to resign, and he was saying that one of the reasons he's resigning is because the White House, as of right now, are full of people from the swamp. Swamp monsters are running rampant in the West Wing right now. Okay, so President Trump is surrounding himself, not by his own wish, not by him, this is not what he wants, but that's the way it's happening right now in the West Wing, is that he's surrounding himself with the swamp. Okay, so Gorka went on to say, quote, "Lots of people got suicidal when my boss Steve Bannon resigned, and then they got really suicidal when I resigned. But it's okay," he continued by saying, quote, "Bringing us back to the foundings of this country. It's not a function of where Steve sits or whether I have a window in the Eisenhower building." Rather, Gorka said that he and Trump allies on the outside are in this for the long run and remain committed to advancing his agenda, even if the current administration officials continue to stand in the way. Gorka finishes off by saying, quote, "It is very important to remember that this is a temporary state of affairs." So this is pretty crazy that he's coming out and saying this. I have a lot of optimism that what Gorka is saying is 100% true. I don't know, but I just feel it like President Trump is going to make a major change. Okay, so we have to stay. We're going to stay on this. We're going to bring you guys the information. If there's anybody leaving or anybody being, anybody coming into the administration, we'll let you know here first at Golden State Times. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. We have two questions. One, okay, who was the one that was pressuring people to resign before General Kelly became the chief of staff? Who was it? Let us know in the comment section below. And another thing, who is the next one that President Trump is going to fire? Okay, is it going to be H.R. McMaster? Is it going to be Cohen? Who is it going to be the next one in the chopping block? Because President Trump is going to get rid of some people in order to make room and fill it with individuals who are committed to his agenda and not the agenda of the rhinos, the Democrats, the swamp, special interests, or anybody else in between. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And like always, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times. If you are new to the community, subscribe, click the notification bell. If you guys missed President Trump's speech to the UN today, he did it earlier today, and it was awesome. He called Kim Jong-un Rocket Boy. A bunch of other stuff that he was talking about. It was a pretty good speech all in all, and a lot of people are coming out and saying yes, it was a good speech. Even Mitt Romney came out and said it was a good speech. All right, so a lot of never Trumpers came out and supported the president and saying that his speech was actually pretty good. So that's a good thing. And also, we have a bunch of news articles that we have published on our website at goldenstatetimes.com/news. Again, that's goldenstatetimes.com/news. Make sure and go and check it out. Mexico had another major earthquake that it created a lot of devastation. I think it was like a 7.1. And also, they're saying that smugglers that bring in Mexican people from the border or Central Americans through the border, they have raised their prices twice. So the price has gone up from $3,000, what it was before Trump, to $9,000 today. So there's a lot less people paying that amount of money to come into the United States illegally. So that's a very good thing. And a bunch of other news on there, folks. So go and check it out. Again, that's goldenstatetimes.com/news. The link should be in the description below. Go and check out our website and make sure you guys share those reports and also share this report and let us know, like I said, what do you guys think? Who's next on the chopping block? Thank you very much. If you guys missed any of our previous video, this should be coming up on your screen. Like I said, subscribe and I'll see you soon. Peace.